Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On this wonderful occasion, I would like to seize the opportunity to welcome you all, speakers, participants, presenters, and guests. This extraordinary international event is hosted this year by Beirut Arab University, entitled Hybrid Spaces of the Metaverse Architecture in the Age of Metaverse Opportunities and Potentials. The conference aimed to envision new horizons of thought that can shift the architecture profession and education into new hybrid worlds between reality and virtuality. In cases of major emergency such as pandemics, economic crisis, and natural hazards, the virtual environment has become a resilient solution to connect the architect and the client, the instructor and the student, the designer and the beholder. However, metaverse will soon be woven into our new daily lifestyle, not only in cases of emergency. The power of metaverse may provide architects with an infinite number of opportunities. With the rise of metaverse, new concepts have emerged in architecture, radically changing these traditional approaches in the process of architecture design, leading the client into an interesting virtual experience, giving them all freedom to navigate, move, add, and subtract, interact through simulating environments, walk through spaces, meet others, choose colors, design furniture, and select what fits their requirements is, without a doubt, a revolution in the way of designing projects and interior spaces. The most distinguished merit of metaverse is enabling clients, students, or users to participate in the architecture design process, which may transcend the role of architects in the near future. With metaverse, architects can create new virtual environments, supporting their users to have a role in taking design decisions. This radical transformation will break the economic barriers via creating new business models, shortening distance between people, saving time, money, and efforts, as well as accelerating agreements to settle on collaborative design decisions. Potentials of metaverse in these digital spaces are limitless. Thus, this international forum tries to generate new thoughts while exchanging experiences, theories, and philosophies that can be valuable seeds for changing the future of architecture. The conference, therefore, brings together the multiple disciplines of architecture, artificial intelligence, virtual reality, computational design, computer programming, information management, gaming, etc. On the scale of academia, our architecture students have begun exploring these hybrid spaces through interesting virtual experiences accomplished in the Virtual Reality Lab, launched at the Faculty of Architecture 2018. Since that date, the student design projects have always been supported by virtual reality walkthrough, animation, movies, and digital presentation. Another form of launching the metaverse experience was through the online communication between students and instructors, as happened in the times of curfew during the COVID-19 isolation period and within the fuel crisis in Lebanon, all of which deprived our students of the ability to attend classes regularly. In these critical circumstances, architectural education evolves into new forms as well as new practices associated with the new behavior pedagogies. Since then, we have been acquiring new ethics regarding communicating together online. On the level of practice, architecture firms have widened their use in creating new virtual channels to connect architects with clients. Administrations have fastened the rhythm and flow of work through communicating faster with their employees. Tasks are being accomplished more rapidly than before. Working at home has become a safe environment, enabling architects to use metaverse to communicate more easily, more promptly, and more effectively with their clients. Every cloud has a silver lining. In preparation for the fourth industrial revolution, we decided to proceed ahead of this new technological revolution. The metaverse will be the new norm, representing our new lifestyles using the virtual reality and augmented reality headsets that are used to create the metaverse. Metaverse is a fictional version of the internet as a single, decentralized, and immersive virtual environment. As a combination of the word meta and universe, the word metaverse first appeared in the science fiction book Snow Crash in 1992 by the American writer Neal Stephenson. Due to growing expectation for immersion, metaverse development is sometimes associated with developing virtual reality technologies, Web3, a plan for a more decentralized version of the internet, has recently sparked interest in metaverse development. For the sake of public relations, buzzwords like Web3 and the metaverse has been employed to overstate the rate of development of different connected technologies and projects. Components of metaverse technology have already been developed within online video games, training purposes, tourism, education, and space industry. Early before the recent wider spread of this technology, a virtual reality named Facebook Horizon was introduced by the social network corporation Facebook in 2019. When Facebook changed its name to Meta Platforms in 2021, its chairman, Mark Zuckerberg, committed the organization to creating a metaverse. Many of the virtual reality technologies that Meta Platforms promote are still in the development phase. Under the onslaught of this new technology, many boundaries have been omitted to the point that new ethics of using this same technology is a necessity. No matter how far apart we are geographically, we will be able to see and feel the presence of others, which can make us feel more connected in this age of social distancing. A number of fields, including architecture, design, and real estate, are thus open to change. Digital real estate, leasing, advertising, and anyone creating in the metaverse all have intriguing new opportunities thanks to this technological advancement. The metaverse offers architects a platform to experiment with formal restrictions and rethink what space actually means. They can share and build designs, broaden their creative process to include all of the world and raise the value of digital property due to this potential. With this rapid development in mind, Beirut Arab University has the pleasure to host this year ASCAAD conference. As always, BU seeks to act as a beacon of light that guides and leads the architecture education and research in the region. The ASCAAD conference will discuss metaverse architecture and its associated technologies, highlight the new roles of architects in this industry, and discuss how business will be impacted. The conference will include several parallel sessions alongside with workshops and keynote speakers from the world-renowned speakers. We encourage you to share experiences in scientific discussions and even raise new notions, particularly since we have participants from 20 different countries. In this year's conference, all of these discussions will be documented and presented through the conference proceedings and recommendations. They might offer solutions and introduce practical action plans toward education, drawing new future policies to aid decision makers and to determine the role of architects in the emerging fourth industrial revolution. In this regard, it is a personal pleasure for me that BAU is hosting this exciting conference that undoubtedly has the potential to change the course of architecture. I therefore wish you all a successful and fruitful conference as well as a most pleasant stay.